off with the first White House Dance Series Day. And it's so thrilling to have so many kids from all around the country here. So I wanted you all to welcome each other as I introduce you so that we all get a sense of who's in the room, because we're all going to share in about an hour and a half of learning about dance, trying to some dance, learning about dancers, and just having a fantastic afternoon of dance right here in the White House. Yes. Woo! So, where do I have Ballet Hispanico? Say hello! What about the Ailey School? What about National Dance Institute, New York? What about Cab Calloway School of the Arts? Woo! Philadelphia High School of Creative and Performing Arts. Washington School of Ballet? In the house. Chicago Multicultural Dance Center. Celebrate the Beat, Colorado. National Dance Institute, New Mexico. And the Dance Theater of Harlem School. I'll leave anybody out? You. Where are you guys from? That's right, from Michigan. Interlochen. Right in the center. All right, so we're going to get started right now with a workshop done by the Ailey School. I want to introduce Nacho.
Looking at the back of all of you, I'd like some of you, the blue shirt, young boy right there, come on up here on stage, red shirt, come on up, white shirt over there, looking at me, you and me, come on up, you, yeah, come on. My girls, pink, black leotard, pink tights like this, come on, quick. Kale, come on up. Lexus, come on up. Yeah, come on. Here. Come on, yep, stand behind Moen, Clifton. Everybody else spread out. What do dancers do when they start the day? Stretch, warm up. We're going to do a warm up. I want you to follow me and listen to my voice. You all dance. It's going to be very easy. We're going to start with isolation. Say isolation. Isolation. What is an isolation? It is when you move one body part. Right, so we're going to start with our head. Kristen, we're ready. Everybody breathe in. Rub your hands. Good. Get some fire. Give yourself a big hug. Breathe in. And out. Again, one more time. Rub. Come on. Breathe in. Big hug. And down. Head to the right. Right center. Right, center, left. Right, center, follow through. That's nice out there. Down, center, back. Down, center, back. Follow through. We're going to tilt. Right, center, left. Follow through. Front, center, back. Follow through. Side to side Egyptian, right, just the head. Arms and a lunge. Good. Shoulders, roll. Back. 2. Guess you don't do that much here, huh? 4, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Right, left. Right, left, reverse. Speed it up. Double time. Rich change. Right, center, left. Good. Follow through. Right, left, smile. Front, center, back. Follow through. Good. We're going to do a circle, front, right. 1, 2, back. Again, 2. Again, 3. Last time. Reverse and front. 2, 3, 4. Good. Roll to the right. Roll. 2, 3. Reverse. Good. Shake it out. Feet in parallel first. Let me hear you say parallel first. We're going to do a head roll to the right and roll down 2 plies and up. Ready, go. To the right, head roll. 2, 3, 4. Roll down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, plie. Stretch. Again, plie. Stretch. Roll up. First position, head rolls left. Circle. Roll down. Make sure you're breathing. Demi-plie, heels stay down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stretch. Again, plie. Knees over the second toe. Roll up. Head is last. Parallel second. Turn the heels out. To the right. Roll down. 5, 6. Weight is on the balls of the feet. Plie. Knees over the second toe. Plie. Don't let the knees touch. Good. And stretch. Roll up. Relax the head. Turned out second. To the left. 1. Roll down. Plie, turned out. And 4. Open those hips. Good. And stretch. One more time. Plie, 1. And stretch. Roll up. Arms. Left, your right arm. Side lateral. 2, 3, 4, and up. Good. Shift the hip. 2, 3, 4, and up. Fingers together. Shift hip. 2, 3, 4, and up. Shift the hip. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2 counts. And a 1. 2 and up. And a 2. And up. And a 2. And up. Good. 2. 2 arms. And a 1. 2. And a up. Head stays in the middle. And a 2. 2. And up. And a 3. 2. And up. Last time. And a 4. 2. And up. Good. Arms open. Arms drop. Plie. And up. Keep the shoulders over the hips. Plie. 2. Relax the arms. And up. One more time. Plie. 2. And up. 5. Plie. Side. And over. And side. And over. And up. Plie. And over. To the right. Right. And over. And left. And over. And up. Plie. And open. Now you're going to round the torso. Change the arms. You're going to bend to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over. 2, 3, 4. Left. And center. Reverse. 1. Center. And side. And 2. And 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. Reverse. 2. 1. 1. And a 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 1. 1. 1. 1. Ah! Shake it out. Good. Plie and up. Plie and up. Parallel first. Plie. Open your right leg. Second. Plie and up. Plie and up. Plie and up. Plie. Arm. Primitive squat. Sit. 2, 3, 4, and up. Good. And sit. 2, 3. Good. And up. Feet together. Who can go all the way down? Excellent. Up. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Good. And up. Good. Right foot. Forced arch. 2, 3, left. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. Leg up. Hold. Open. Close. And plie. It's in a right angle. 1, 2. In. And plie. Releve. Balance. Stop the tape. Good. Give yourselves a hand. Shake it out. Nice warm up. Thanks, guys. You good? All right. You guys stay right there. Can you put them in a wedge for me? So, we're learning about Alvin Ailey. Alvin Ailey was born in Rogers, Texas. What year? What does that say? 1931. And he died December 1989. He was born and grew up as a child during the Great Depression and segregation. You guys do history? You have history in school? Learn about the Great Depression? What happened during the Great Depression? People lost their money. They lost their jobs. They lost their homes. Were they happy? No. That's why it's called the Great Depression, because they were depressed, right? So Alvin Ailey choreographed Revelations in 1960. And you know what inspired him to choreograph Revelations? It's right there. Blood memories. Anybody know what a blood memory is? A blood memory is something that has happened to you, an event in your life that has affected you so deeply it's considered to be a part of you, a part of your blood. So, how many of you remember losing a tooth? Not me. How many of you remember first bike that you got? How many of you remember the birth of a sibling? How many of you remember your first day of school? Or the death of a loved one? Those are blood memories. They don't have to be bad. Sometimes people see the word blood, they think it's a bad memory. It's not. It's something that you remember, that you will always remember. Today, September 7th, 2010, will be a blood memory because you are performing in the White House, right? Taking a class. That's another blood memory. So we are going to start, I've been buked. Let me say that. I've been buked. To rebuke is to put down. Somebody tells you, you can't do that. Or you do something that you're not supposed to do, and you're scorned. Your mother tells you, go upstairs, and you're on punishment for a week, right? So this opening section of Revelations is taken from Alvin's blood memories growing up as a child. The costumes, how many of you have seen Revelations? Browns, oranges, yellows, earth tones, right? And remember, it's not happy. So I want you to follow me, follow us in the movement, and then I'm going to see you do it. You can play track 2, please. You guys are going to stay that way. Follow Clifton and Mo. We're going to turn out second. And your hands are splayed. Jazz hand. Head is up. You're going to go to your right. Don't follow them. Look at your right hand. Good. Stretch up. Head is back. Yes. Father, feet together, scoop, prayer, hands. Girls, open sharply, boys, softly, slowly. Back, 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 and pull. Great. So, we have here, this hand comes up, and it goes down. The other one comes up, elbow down. This one is still out. And we reach up, we pull in, and both arms are up. Are they straight, 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 reaching to the sky? And then you're going to do a circle. And this is a group section, all right? The formation is a wedge, which is like a triangle. And what kind of groups are there in society? What kind of groups are there? You got study group. What other kind of group? Football. Come on, y'all. What other kind of group? Book group. Science group, church group, chess group, dance group. What do groups do? They support each other, right? You're with a group of people. One person dancing, one person alone is a? Two people? All right, so if I'm up here by myself and I'm dancing, I'm like, oh my God. But if I have all of you with me, I'm like, right? Don't you feel like that? You have all these people around you, so it's like everybody in this room, they're not looking at you, they're looking at everybody. So you don't feel like, oh my God, it's like this, right? So it's a group, which means you have to move together as one person, as a group. So arms are up. Good, reach. We're gonna circle, follow me, side, front, good, side, center again, side, front, and then we hold. Just the girls. You're gonna cross your arms, go to a deep second position, as low as you can get. Now you've seen the pictures. It's called a birdie. Elbows, fingers together, thumbs in. Head is down. Boys, excellent. You're gonna do the same thing, but keep your feet together. Plie circle. The arms come up, and when I say father, all the boys in the room are gonna go, good. And then everybody's gonna scoop together. Girls, bring your feet together. Hands, and up, up, up. And then all the girls are going to open sharp, sharp. Now you can do 1, 2, you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whatever accent you want. And then the boys, after they do like the second or third one, you're going to open. So it's like a nice breath, all right? I want everybody to turn and face that way. You guys stay there. Everybody turn. If we can start track 2, please, Kristen. Take 2 steps back. Second. Good. I want you to breathe in. And remember, it's heavy and weighted. To the right. Roll the head. The right hand. Good. Stretch. Center. Yes. Up, 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 up. Get up. Circle. Circle again. Hold. Father. Everybody scoop. Prayer hands. And break. Break. Everybody should finish with their head up. And hold. Stop the tape. Stay. Don't they look beautiful? Good job. Excellent. Turn around. Turn around. Everybody have a seat. So the wonderful thing about the arts is that they're creative. When you're dancing, you move, and when you're doing music, you play an instrument or you read, right? And you're doing art, you make stuff. This section is about water. So you are going to collectively write a poem. How many of you keep journals? Alvin Ailey kept a journal. How many of you have a school newspaper? Alvin Ailey was a writer, he was a reporter for his school newspaper. So we are going to create your own dancing poem. Now, we're going to do a little bit of movement from Wade in the Water, right? What is Wade in the Water about? What kind of ceremony? Being baptized. And Alvin Ailey says, when he was growing up and people were baptized, they were taken down to a lake and they would walk into the water. And do you think they were a little nervous? Right? I think they were a little nervous. And they were dunked down in the water. They were baptized. So, a lake. How many of you have ever been in a lake? I have too, and I didn't like it. I went in a lake when I was at camp, and it was a little scary. But I want to come up with 6 adjectives that describe a lake. And an adjective is a quality or characteristic. So, give me some. A lake is calm. Peaceful. I like that one. Still. Gentle. You have beautiful eyes. Soft. I'm from New York. Soft. I need one more back there. Cool. A lake is cool. I like that. Cool. All right, so we have our 6 adjectives. The noun is lake. I need 6 verbs. Verbs end in ing. Action words. What does a lake do? It's soothing. Moving. Calming. I need 3 more. With the leg. You got a word for me? No. Stretching. Yeah. Relaxing. 2 more. Rippling. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more. Somebody who didn't give me a word. 1. I'm going to choose somebody. 2, 3. Flowing. Thank you. All right. I have terrible handwriting. So we must remember that last word is flowing. An adverb, right, describes how the lake moves. And it ends in ly. Slowly. Call them out. Silently. Serene. Oh, these S's. Serenely. Gently. So we got calmly. Give me something else. So hold on. What'd you say? Hold on. Like looking back here. Gracefully. Who said swiftly? I like that word, swiftly. So you ready for your poem? You ready for your poem? Drum roll. So we have lake, calm lake, soothing so slowly, peaceful lake, moving silently, still lake, calming serenely, gentle lake, relaxing gently, soft lake, rippling swiftly, I missed one, cool lake, flowing serenely. Ta-da! Give yourselves a hand. All right. Everybody up? We are going to, you've seen wade in the water, right? Now, how many of you have been in a pool? How many of you swim? Is it easy to move in water? No, right? It's difficult because the water is heavy and the body wants to run, but you can't. So, we start out with the left hand over the right, plie, feet together, and you're going to walk back. You're going to go back with your right leg, and you're going to use your right. 4 walks, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, 2, 3, 4, and front. 2, 3, 4. Again, back, 2, 3, 4, and front. 2, 3, 4. Good. Now press the arms. I want you to think of your torso not moving and just a slight shift in the hip. Just think about it, all right? From there, drop the arms. Do this. And imagine there's water right here, and you're rippling, like we said, rippling the water. The hands are going to be in front of you. Then they're going to open, 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 open. Press, push, 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 and trickle down. Trickle down, trickle down. Good. Now the feet. Ba, ba, and a heel. Circle, circle. Turn, turn. Keep turning, 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 turning. 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. All right, so you have the hands are going here. All right. Once you get side, they turn and you begin to push. Push, 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 and then down, 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 down. All right? How am I doing? Good? All right. Let's try with music. So we're going to start walking back.
Wade in the water, wade in the water.
Back.
Wade in the water.
Front.
Wade in the water, children.
Back.
Wade in the water.
Front.
God's gonna trouble the water.
Triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, 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 push. Triple down. 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. Yes? All right, so we walk back, front, and then we go around here. Now we have, you guys follow Mo and Clifton. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, stay center, 6, 7, cross 8. The right foot. And then drop, 2, 3, contract up. Again, whip, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down, and up. Yes? Then we have down, push the water. Up and up. Remember we said water is not easy, so you can't push like that. And then you have step together, step, step together, step. Now you remember all the isolation? That's why so when you do the water, everything is kind of moving. Not like this. All right? Let's try that with music.
Wade in the water.
5, 6, 7, and. Wade in the water. Front. Wade in the water. Back. Wade in the water. Front. God's gonna trouble the water. Triple. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Push. Wade in the water. Pull it down. Twinkle, twinkle. One. Again, and one. Up. Walk again. Walk. All right. Good job. All right, so we're going to finish up. Who knows the last section of Revelations? What's it called? Rock of my soul. All right, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Everybody's going to learn the same movement. We're going to do it all together once. Then I'm going to have two groups face each other. All right, you guys can go back down on the floor. So everybody's going to do 4 walks front, 4 strides. We're all going to go this way. So we have right, left, hold, 2, 3, 4. Passe, hands come in and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to do a flat back walk around to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, stay 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, 7, 8. Wave, 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 slap, hold 5, 6, 7, 8 to the hip, here, and finish. All right, so up. Before that, we have clap, clap, over the head, chest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Then we're going to point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 4. All right? So just follow. So when we start the choreography, the walks, we do it first and then you follow, right? One last time. Good. We're ready. turn to Ms. Jamis and say congratulations on your 20th anniversary? Thank you very much, Damon. You guys did an excellent job. Give
Say
yourselves a
thank you to
hand.
Nasha
Give yourself a
Thomas.
hand.
And Guillermo and
Good
Clifton.
job.
Thank you.
All right.
That was incredible. Wow, amazing.
Thank
so now
you,
you've
guys.
danced at the White House. How about that? Yeah, terrific. Applaud yourself.
So good with that.
Thank you.
So, I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Damian Wetzel, and I am the director of this program today at the White House. I was a dancer at New York City Ballet for many years, and now I do a lot of different things. I produce, I teach, I choreograph, I work to make the arts an important part of your educations, and it means so much to me to have all of you students here today in our nation's capital and in our first house. It makes the arts a center of society, and I'm going to talk more about that a little later. But right now, I want to introduce you to some very special guests we have today. How many of you have ever seen the movie Billy Elliot? Yes. How many of you have ever seen the show Billy Elliot? How many of you have ever met a Billy Elliot? A couple. How many of you have met 4 Billy Elliots? You want to meet 4? Let's welcome the Billy Elliot guys. Where are they? And Jeffrey Edwards, who is the resident choreographer, ballet master, leader of these young fellows from Billy Elliot. I will introduce Jeff, and Jeff, you'll introduce the guys.
So guys, not only do we have 4 Billy Elliot's here today, we thought we would all
Guys, you want to sit?
for a day.
Sit.
So
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we're going to teach you some excerpts from the show. And the show encompasses tap, ballet, acrobatics, acting, singing. So we thought it would be fun for you to get a feel for a few different dance elements of the show. And we'll have each Billy introduce themselves and talk a little bit about how they got involved in dance. So we'll start with Jacob.
Competitive level, I did choose between that and wrestling, so I chose dance. And I'm about to show you a little bit from the number Express in our show. Express is where Billy goes to his best friend Michael about his problems about not being able to express his love for ballet, and Michael just tells him to express himself. So.
Great, so we'll have Jacob demonstrate the combo, and then we'll all get up and learn it. So Glenn, can we just have 8 counts? I'll give you 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. Great. So up on your feet, we're going to all learn that. So can I have the other 3 Billies face upstage so we can follow these guys, and Jacob will continue to face front. So this is a very short tap combo, but really pay attention to the rhythm. So Jacob, you want to demonstrate very slowly, and everyone can follow the Billies facing upstage.
We can start it with the easier part. So you just go step, toe, toe, step, toe, toe, foot lap, foot lap.
One more time, slowly.
You go step, toe, toe, step, toe, toe, foot lap, foot lap. And then if you feel comfortable with that, you can add in the heels. It goes heel step, heel toe, heel toe, heel step, heel toe, foot lap, foot lap.
Should we try once with music, very under tempo? Let's go very slow, Glenn. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. And step, tap, turn in, step, turn in, flap, flap.
Your goal is to try to keep your knees together, but to get as far away from this foot with this one as possible with your knees together though.
We add one element at the end, which is a shimmy. So the last 2 flaps, we're going to shimmy shake. Okay? So ready? Slightly faster. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, guys. Good. So great. So let's move on to the second excerpt from the show, which is when Billy is going to do some ballet for us. So let's introduce Alex.
Hey, my name is Alex Coe, and I am 14 years old, and I am from Iowa City, Iowa. And I started dancing when I was about 5 years old because of my older brother was a dancer, so my mom decided to put me in classes, and I decided I had a passion for dance, which I never knew I had. And I started ballet at about the age of, I'd say 11 at the University of Iowa, which is where I got all of my training. And I'm going to do something from Solidarity from the show, which is basically a number of just Billy's progression through ballet from start to end. Yes.
So what's special about this combination is it's when Billy learns how to spot. And I'm sure a lot of us have learned how to spot before we've learned to turn. And what Billy does is he picks a point in space and he tries to bore a hole in space as he whips his head around. And that gradually evolves to the point where he actually starts to teach himself how to turn. So let's have some music, Glenn. We'll just do 2 counts of 8 for Alex. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Thanks. Great. So guys, let's break this down together. So Billy, face the back. So again, you really focus on a spot, yeah? And then turn your head on 1, 2, we're gonna whip the head 3, 4, again, whip the head 5, 5th on 6th, tendu 7, 4th, 8. Single pirouette, 1, 2, tendu, other foot, 4th, single pirouette, plie, and 4th position, then attitude croisée, so with a cross leg. There we go. Try to spread out as much as you can, because this one takes up a lot of space. Okay, let's go slowly again. Ready? Very slowly without music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Spot 1, 2. Turn the head 3, 4. Turn the head 5, 6. Tendu side 7. 4th position 8. Single pirouette 1. 5th 2. Tendu left foot 3. Plie 4. Tendu pirouette the other way, plie, 4th position, and attitude hold. Good, guys. Yeah, croisé position, really cross with the head. So let's try this also under tempo, really spread out. And remember that principle of boring a hole into the wall with your head. So the focus is really strong, okay? So we'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, head 5, 6, tendu 7, 4th 8, turn 1, 5th 2, other side, 4th, turn, 5th, plie, attitude hold. Good job, guys, really nice, well done. All right, we'll have Dayton introduce himself.
Hello, my name's Dayton Tavares. I'm 14 and I'm from Sydney, Australia. I started dancing when I was 9. I was doing Taekwondo at the time, but my sisters were changing to a new dance school and they said to try the boys' hip-hop class. If I didn't like it, they said I could leave the class, but I stayed in there because I loved it so much. Then from there, I started taking more and more dance styles and found I loved it more and more. And I'm gonna show you a bit of hip-hop from the number called Electricity, where Billy tries to say what he feels like when he's dancing.
Great, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's it. Good, Dayton. Okay, we're gonna break this one down slowly for you, okay? So let's go slowly, guys. Face up stage. Yeah, and Dayton, step up stage of them so they can follow you too. So we'll break this down very slowly. Watch the Billies facing up stage. Warning, 5, 6, 7, 8. And step, open, close. Elbow with the right. Circle, frame the face with the hands. Like you're spinning a pizza pie with the hands. Close, and then open your left knee, cross the arms, and then snap it back. Right? One more time slowly. Very slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step on the left, open the knee and close. And elbow, close. Frame the face and spin the pizza pie, close and opposition, close. Right? We need to do this again, one more time slowly. Yeah, really watch that opposition. And Dayton, can you talk a little bit about popping and locking and what that actually is?
I'll give you an example. Well, to me, in this section of hip hop, it's the little things. So you could have a move, and just by adding a little bit of a pop with your chest, it makes the move just explode a bit more. And yeah. Okay, so this is without the pop. And then this is with the pop.
So let's try this combo one more time with that in mind. Let's try to add the pop. Okay, ready? 5, 6, slowly 7, 8. And step, open, close. Elbow, close. Frame the face, and pizza platter, cross, and that's it. Great, fantastic. So that's part of the hip hop in the show. Now we're moving on to Liam. Liam, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in dance? Great.
Hi, I'm Liam Redhead. I'm from North Bay, Ontario, Canada. I started dancing when I was 7 because my older sister danced, like most of us. And I just started in a hip-hop class. And then 2 years later, I wanted to join the competitive team. But in order to do that, I had to start training in ballet, which I really hated. And I wouldn't do the classes. I'd sit in the corner, wouldn't put on the shoes. But eventually, week after week, I started doing more and more. And now it's my favorite style of dance. And for 2 years, I've gone to Canada's National Ballet School in Toronto. Oh, and I'm doing a section also from Solidarity, like Alex. Mine is earlier in Solidarity, so Billy's still learning how to dance, and he's still doing some pretty fun exercises. So mine's called Bunnies, and you'll see why in a second.
Okay, let's do it up to tempo. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Great. Fantastically. So guys, this has to be a lot of fun. The tendu, we really want to make sure that the top arm is straight up to the ceiling. It's not a Cecchetti third arabesque, but really straight up, right? The bunny is pretty straightforward. Just put your hands on your head and do bunny ears, right? Then you do the other side. Guys, help us out here. Other side, arms straight up, face up stage. And again, bunny. And third time tendu. And then susu flat front. Cross the arms in front of you as you kneel. And then cross the arms again in a really strong way. 2 straight lines, straight elbows to finish. So that's an 8 count. Let's break it down with counts. Same thing. Very slowly. Make sure when you're tenduing that upper arm is straight to the ceiling, not pointing out on a diagonal. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. And tendu, bunny ears, tendu, bunny ears, tendu, susu, kneel, cross. Great. Can we try that one more time, just a little bit faster, yeah? Make sure that our bunny ears are clear. 2 bunny ears each time. 1, 2. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. And tendu. Bunny, tendu, bunny, tendu, susu, kneel, cross the arms. Good, guys. So what we're going to do now is going to string it all together for you, okay? So Glenn will just play through, and we'll have the billies spread out. And normally these numbers aren't linked together, so this is the first time you're seeing sort of a fast forward of the show with a few seconds strung together. All ready? So spread out, so guys, so we have enough room. Ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8. And shimmy. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Billies. So you're going to see Dayton perform later. And thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. The story of Billy Elliot, some of you is pretty close. There's like karate and leads to wrestling, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it. But how many of you know the story of Billy Elliot? Would you give them a little primer, Alex, just in case?
Well, Billy Elliot is mainly about a boy who wants to dance, and his dad doesn't really permit him to dance. And he is mainly a boxer, which is kind of like Jacob because he used to wrestle. But he used to do boxing, and he kind of tripped into a ballet class, and he tried it out like a couple classes, and then he decided that he really liked it. But then his dad didn't really want him to do it because he'd always think of it as like a girl's sport. And so, but in the kind of end of the story, he kind of falls in and lets his son do ballet because he knows that that's what he wants to do, and he sees the passion in his son, and he just knows that he loves to do it.
Oh, thank you. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. And so that's the segue. We're going to do some ballet. So if you have ballet shoes, now is a great moment to quickly go and put them on. And we're going to do a little ballet for a few minutes. And so very quickly, please. If you do. If you don't, you can stay in socks or sneakers. Or barefoot, frankly. It's fine. All right, guys, thank you. Quickly as you can. And as soon as you're done, come back and sit down. So ballet. Ballet is a form of dance that's hundreds of years old. Believe it or not, based on these stories, you'd think that ballet was always girls. Wouldn't you think so? But in the beginning, ballet was only men, believe it or not. Women weren't allowed to dance ballet. It wasn't considered right. But then things changed, and by the 19th century, in the 1800s, women were dancing, and the men were just their porters. They carried the women, they presented them, and women started dancing on point, and ballet started developing. And these were when the ballets like Swan Lake or the Nutcracker were made. This is all in the 1900s. And in the 20th century, ballet started moving forward, and things were becoming more and more contemporary, modern, like we might recognize today. Ballets by George Balanchine, who founded the company that I danced in, New York City Ballet. And these are ballets that don't necessarily need a story. You didn't need a guy who was chasing after a swan in the forest anymore. You just needed the dancing itself, based on the music. And that's a very beautiful thing, and it's also very freeing. Because if you think about it, think about music, for instance. Does all music have a story? Does it have a story? When you listen to music, sometimes not, it's just the music, right? And that's where the dancing comes from in ballet today, more and more and more, less about the story. So, but let's talk about what ballet is in terms of technique. And to help me, I'm gonna bring out some people. Could I have some of the dancers you're gonna see later today are gonna help us now. We have Ashley Bowder, principal dancer from New York City Ballet, and Daniel Olbricht, also from New York City Ballet, and Morgan Frederick, and Jonathan Jordan, both from the Washington Ballet. So let's start, and let's just review. For many of you know, and many of you are familiar with ballet, but some of you might not be as much. So what we're going to do is just go through a very quick primer of some of the things about ballet that are to know and to try. So everybody stand up, and we're going to do 4 positions out of 5. We're going to skip third today, just so you know. So if you wondered, they say the 5 positions, but we're actually going to do 4. So you can just follow me, and we have Glenn Sales on piano again, which is such a privilege, and let's just go ahead. Beautiful. And let me see your fingers. Beautiful. What is your name? Matthew. Can I see your fingers? Beautiful. It's very important that you see everything. Otherwise, it's like you're wearing mittens, right? Okay, so let's remember that. And now we're going to do tendus. Who can show me a tendu? Leslie. Beautiful. All right, tendu to extend. We're just going to do side right now, and everybody spread out, and we're going to do 8 going back and 8 going front. But what we're going to do, and I'm faced this way, is we're going to do to the right plie, left straight. Right plie, left straight. We're going to do that 8 times, and then we'll come forward. Maybe we can have, would you like to go down and help a little bit? Sure. She's going to go down amongst you and help out a little bit, and Daniel too, and we'll stay up here. That's terrific. Okay, so let's have a little music. Bum. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Hold your arms straight. Plie. Good. Tendu, plie. Nice arms coming forward. Now 1 and plie. And straight. 1 and plie. 1 and straight. Good. Bum, bum, bum. Show me the difference between straight and plie. Now faster. Do, 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 do. 1 and 2. Coming forward. One more time, faster. Last time. And close and hold a position. So good. That was great. So it was so great. The best part about this was when the whole room was together. It was going do 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 do. Can we try that one more time and make that really happen? So we go all together. Da 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 ba 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 da da da. Because I want you to think about rhythm. So when you're watching the performance later, you watch the dancers and you'll see the rhythms. You'll see Dayton. He's going to get up there and do Electricity from Billy Elliot. And you see, remember how he popped? It was like so extreme. It was like boom. That's the same thing. Da 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 da. Otherwise, it's kind of like talking like this when you're just talking and you can't quite tell what people are saying. You know what I mean? Da da da. Ba ba da. Let's try again. And. Good. All right. Excellent. Good, guys. Okay. Now, so that was pretty crisp. We were very crisp. Let's do something not crisp. Now, we just talked about, we watched them learning how to do turns, right? So what's this? Passe. So we're going to work on our passes. And let's use a little music maybe from Giselle, a great ballet. And we're going to just do it very slowly. This is what you're going to do. Just watch once. Give me 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just that. 1, passe. Oh boy. 3, and 4. All together, join me. Plie, passe, plie, and straight. Plie. Good. Keep going. Plie, and rise and soft. Plie. Right. So it's very different music now. Plie. Like one note. Da. Right. Da. Beautiful. Okay, and finish. Good. Did you feel the difference? It's completely different, and it's like he's playing. 1. As opposed to ba, da, da, da. So we have to do it all, do all of that. Ashley, show us how that can turn into a turn. Same music. Same, no, play a little faster. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Okay, let's do this. Let's try the first half of the room, meaning from Matthew is the last line, maybe from there, are going to go first. We're going to do what she just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, single turn, and you'll do that 8 times. So 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to play 4 counts, and that whole part of the group is going to sit down. And you're going to spin around, and we're going to watch the second half of the room so that we can see everybody do this. Okay? So, first half of the room, and 1, 3, 4, plie. And passe, it's the same passe as before. Plie, it's just a single. One more time, front half. Good. Good. Last 2 times. And the left leg. 2. And the front sits down. 4 counts. Get ready. 1, 2, spread around. 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Plie, right leg passe and plie softly. Concentrate on the rhythm. 1, 2. Left leg, plie, passe. Good. Plie, turn. Okay. Just do the passes if you don't know the turns. You just lift the leg and down. Yeah. Thank you so much. Good, you guys. So if you don't know pirouette yet, the thing to do is just do the passe. Because the point in some way is, I'll tell you a secret about turning. Everybody, look at me. Turning really is about rhythm in a lot of ways. It's about how you turn. Danny, show with me. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spot, spot, spot. See how he is in rhythm? It makes turning easier. It's much easier when you do it that way, right? So, this is how, that step is actually how I learned to turn. I'll tell you the story. I went to the Boston Ballet School, and some of you may know this. Sometimes parents are late. It happens sometimes. Well, my parents were late picking me up from ballet school. And I waited, and there was a nice man there who was the ballet master, and he saw me, and he said, well, as long as you're here. And he taught me that. And I stood there in the school. It was about 6:30, and I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, spot, 2, 3, 4. Again and again, ba, ba. Then he said, what if you just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I learned how to turn by the rhythm. So that's something you can play with yourselves, and it's fun actually because it's like math. We learn the math. Okay, now, next step after turning, we can see some fast turns maybe. You want to do some fast turns for us? You can see how fast it can get. A little tarantella or something? Yeah. You're going to see this later. So, that's from the ballet Tarantella, which you're going to see Ashley dance later. But before you get to that, we're going to do a little bit more technique. I think what we're going to do now is maybe do a few little jumps. Want to jump a little bit? Yeah, everybody stand. And we're just going to do 4 in first position. So these are the positions again. 2, 3, 4. 4 in second. 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to do changements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 in first, 4 in second, 8 changements. Why don't we do it the same way with the first half first and the second half second. No break in between though, okay? Front half of the room, and first and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Second half. and you're going to follow us. We're going to show you the movements first, and then we'll put it to the beautiful Tchaikovsky music. So, perhaps for the show. All right, so the first thing you do is you stay straight front, and you raise your right hand. That's what it should look like, exactly like that. And what is it that you're doing?
Mr. Balanchine said we were shielding our eyes from the sun. So if you imagine the sun is a beautiful day out there, and the sun is in your eyes, and you block the sun.
Beautiful. All right, so everybody hold that. Now you're going to hold that for a certain number of counts, which we will tell you. All right? What's the next thing that happens?
You melt. You melt, and you get a headache.
That's right. So you bring your right hand in. Watch where she puts it, right on the side of her head. And she's got a little headache. Does everybody have a little headache? A little headache? Okay. Good. All right, that's good. That's the second thing. Now, let's see what's next. Heather?
Very classical. Very looking over your shoulder carefully and very hoity-toity.
Hoity-toity. Can we all say hoity-toity? Okay. Let's go back and do this again. So, we are worried about the sun. Let's see what happens. Oh, the sun is in my eyes. So we melt, and we start to get a little headache, which makes us feel a little bit hoity-toity. Okay. And then?
Now we do the very first thing we ever do in ballet, which is our hands in first position.
Just like that. That's right. And then we're going to make first position all at once. I'm going to say 1, and you go on 2. 1, go 2. Beautiful. And then?
Now we do
Except
our
it should be
first
3.
step we did today in ballet tendu.
So you open the right leg.
Tendu.
Now you close to 5th position or first, depending on who you are.
And now you kind of do a salute, classical salute to the sun.
That's beautiful. That's so nice, students. Beautiful. Okay, so let's review. So the first thing that happens is you're standing, feet together. The curtain is down. Someone's going to say to you, warning on the curtain, and that means that the sun has just come out. And what do? Beautiful. Okay. So you melt. And then you feel a little bit, say it. Then you lower to first position arms. Then we're going to open to first and go. Now you tendu the right leg and you close to 5th and we open our arms. So nice. Oh, you guys are beautiful. That is great. Now we're going to put it to music, right? And anything you want to tell them about what they're doing?
It always helps to feel that you feel every finger opening and really look up like everything you got.
Beautiful. All right, Glenn, can you take it from curtain, which means that your arms are already up, and we'll walk through it once, like we'll call this the rehearsal, and then we'll do it for real. So first time, warning on the curtain, arms up, Glenn, and now you're just going to hold, and I'll tell you when to go. Feel the sun. Be so special. Now you're going to have 8 slow counts to melt. Melt, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, getting a headache, 7, 8. Feeling a bit hoity-toity, 3, 4. Now going down to first, 2, 3, 4. Wait for me, 1, wait, 2, go, 3. And Tendu the right leg. Close. Prepare. Did I do the wrong count?
I wasn't watching you, I was watching them. They were beautiful.
Thank you, guys. We're going to do one more time for real. Now, when should they open first? This is the question. When I was counting on 2. So I gave you the wrong count. When you get down there, you go 1, 2. All right, so just so you remember. All right, for real now. Are you okay? You all ready? Warning on the curtain. Play out, Glenn. Two. Hold it. Beautiful. Oh, so nice. Congratulations. Now you've danced Serenade in the White House. Okay, let's do one last thing together. Let's do Thing from Tarantella. Why don't we have Danny show the Awesome Love. So we're all going to do this, and we're going to do it in groups, I have a feeling, because there's so many of you. Let's watch Danny do this, because he's going to do this a little bit later, too. So the diagonal. Can we thank Heather? That was incredible. She's trying to sneak out. Okay, so let's do this. Let's have everybody back up. That's right. And we're going to go what we call in ballet and in dance in general, line by line. So the first line will go, ba 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 ba, and we're just going to do it twice, each line. And here's the step. We're going to do it together. So the first line, stand like this. All right. So this way you get to watch the lines in front of you. You wait, and then your line goes. And you're just going to do what Danny did, but only once to the right and once to the left. Danny, what are your arms? You want to do cross arm? Okay, we're going to cross the arm. So we go. Saute, assemble, step, down, together. Saute, assemble, step, down, together. Saute, assemble, step, down, together. Wum ba-dum 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 da-da-da-dum ba-dum 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 bum bum. Okay, so here's what it means. Saute is a little jump on one leg. Assemble. Who knows what that means? Right. What does that mean you have to do? Assemble. Okay. So saute, assemble, ba-dum bum bum. Saute, assemble, da-dum dum dum. Ready to try? Let's do it. Okay, so back up as far as you can so that you can travel as much. And you can maybe go right, left, if you have room. And then you split center and you go around the outside. Glenn, hit it. Now try to be rhythmic. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Next line comes. Good. Rhythm. Da, da, da. Concentrate on the rhythm. Very nice. Good. Next. That's it. Oh, baby. Da, da. Good. Da, da. Beautiful. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Good. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Good. Almost. Next. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. This way together. Oh, baby. Easy on the traveling. Just up and down. You okay? Yes. Just up and down. Don't travel as much. If you've gone once, please hold. Good. Don't travel quite so much. Very safe to with bare feet. Smart. Good. Hold the rhythm. Dun, 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 dun. Good. Good. 2 and 4. Has everybody gone once? Last times? Keep coming. Dun, dun. Interlock it in the house. Carefully. Dun, 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 down. 1 and 2 and down. Good. Last groups. Just give it a try. 2, 3 and 4. Follow me. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Almost. Okay, all right. So we're going to work on that separately later because that's new for you guys. All right, so thank you so much. That was great. Now, now's a good moment for you to run and put on sneakers because Super Crew is about to come out here and we're going to do some hip hop. All right, onward. So go put on sneakers if you have them. If not, bare feet are fine. And we'll start in 1 minute.
Hello. Little loud. All right.
This is Mikey Carrasco from Super Crew.
Mike Carrasco here, Super Crew. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to everybody from Super Crew, just so you know who you're interacting with here. This is
John Dunock Cruz.
Sexy Voice. This is
RJ, aka Rockadile. Nice to meet you.
Ronnie Boy. B-Boy Ben.
B-Boy Rock.
How you guys doing? Good. How you guys doing? Good. Much better. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna teach you guys a little bit of a locking routine, not pop locking. Those are two different dances. A lot of people call it pop locking, but there's locking and there's popping. So we're gonna teach you a little locking routine. Maybe some of you guys, if you ever watched the America's Best Dance Crew show, we did this routine in our very first episode where we dressed up like ninjas. So we're gonna go ahead and teach you that routine. It's a routine choreographed by a good friend of ours by the name of Steven Stanton, and he was generous enough to give us the choreography to do in the show. So a little credit to him. So we'll go ahead and get started. Everybody's hands go up.
Go ahead and spread out just a little bit.
All right, let's spread out. We can fill the room up. Let's, I know you guys are kind of tight, but if you put your arms out like this, try and make sure you're not hitting anybody, so just space out.
Go ahead and stagger a little bit.
Stagger, stagger, stagger. Good, 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 good. All right, so this routine is pretty simple. It's about 2 8 counts long, And we're going to start. I'm going to have two of these guys come down here with you to help out.
And they'll face this way so that you guys can mirror them.
Yeah. So, here we go. First move. On 5, 6, 7, 8, on 1, you're going to kind of reach over with your right hand like you're reaching with your left arm. You're going to go boom. Right? Boom and up.
That's on 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Hand goes back and your hip comes forward. It's like, whoa, what's that? Hey, break it down, break it down. 7, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Can everybody in the back row see that? Kinda, maybe not. First 6 rows, duck down for 2 seconds. Go like this. There we go. Just duck down for 2 seconds, the first 6 rows. There we go. 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kind of.
5 and 6. Right? You want to touch that right foot on the second jump. And 6.
Hop on 5, touch on and, reach on 6. There we go. 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Everybody all together? Here we go. Go ahead and stand up. Flap your wings. Make sure you're not hitting one another. There we go. Five, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Good. One more time. Yes. Make her. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Good. So.
7, arms down, squat 8. Bring your right foot up.
So think goalposts. Think goalposts.
Goalpost, 2, 8. There you go, right here. It's almost like you're riding on a motorcycle.
Bevel your right leg.
Left leg up.
Oh,
7,
bevel
8.
your left leg.
Right? Okay. So, from the top, slowly, with the new add up.
6, 7, 8, go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and goalposts down. Left leg bevel, left leg bevel.
Next part, really simple. It's a song, it's a James Brown song, and in part of the song he says, so funky. So what you're going to do is you're going to step over with your right foot, and you're going to raise your left arm, or you're going to step over with your left foot, raise your left arm, and you're going to bend it up like Mad Funky.
Like your armpits, kind of interesting. It's been 1, 2.
Make sure you put your head back. Put your head back like it smells really bad, like you don't even want to smell it. So funky.
And have that character, y'all.
I want to see skank face on everybody.
Ooh, there it is, just like that.
Right? So from the top, slowly, the add-on. 5,
6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, hop, 5 and 6, go 7 and 8, and funky, hey. And now, not funky on your breath, funky on there we go. Everybody's like, funky. 5, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2. Two. Weight on your right leg. Can the back row see that? Okay, can we have the first 6 rows down really quick? Hitchhike thumb and in and hitchhike thumb. Do you guys want to take it from the top for you guys in the back there? From the top? Okay. One more time again, just for them. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1 and 2, 3, 4, go hop, hop, 6, 7 and 8, so funky, 2 and hitchhike, and 7, 8. Oh, it's only 2 hitchhikes. One more time like that for you guys. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, up 2, back and 4, go hop, hop, 6, go 7, up 8, go funky, 2, hitchhike and hop, hop. And actually, hop, we didn't get to that yet, but we'll get to that shortly. Everybody up, here we go. Two, 3. See you. So you guys jump in place your left foot where your right foot was before. Yeah? Scuff it out of the place. Ha. Perfect. 2 more minutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1 and 2, 3, back 4, go hop, hop, and 7, up 8, go funky, 2, hitchhike, get ready, hitchhike now, scuff, ha, good. Go post again, and 2. Hey. Left leg bevel. Put it all together. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1 and 2, 3, back 4, go hop, hop, and 7, go 8, go hit, ha, hitchhike, and hop, and go post, hey. Good. Can we go ahead and cue music? All right. Ow! Here we go. Watch them real quick. Get up off of that thing. Dance to do you better. Get up off of that thing and dance to do Here we go. Just watch. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1 and 2, 3, back 4, and hop, hop, hit. 7 and 8, go. Hitchhike. 3, 4, hop, 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 down. Woo! Again. Yep. Are we ready to try? You guys ready to try that with them? Do you trust yourselves? When in doubt, just keep smiling, y'all. When in doubt, just keep smiling. So here we go. Let's cue music. So now they're gonna face this way. Is that gonna help you guys? Here we go. Hear that groove, y'all. You guys ready? Deep breath in. 5, 6, and 5, 6, and 7. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and funky. Hey, hitchhike, and up, down, and high. Good, good. One more time. Should we switch roles or no? Here we go, one more time from the top. Make it count, last time, you guys. With a smile on your face, get funky. Hey, hey. Are you ready now? Here we go, get ready. And 5, 6, and 7, here we go. Ha, ha, boom, shot, da, ha, and da, 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 da. Get funky. Hey, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Ha, ha. Good. Give one more round of applause for Super Crew, you guys.
Thank you, Mikey and Super Crew. Excellent. Guys, thank you so much for participating in the first White House Dance Workshop. And we want to say thank you to a few very special people. We first want to say how much we honor and appreciate the great Judith Jamison sitting over here, who this day is all about. And we want to say thank you to our pianist, Glenn, who came to play for us today. And we want to say thank you to all your teachers who brought you here today. And I want to say thank you to you. It's been a pleasure doing this with you. Now you should get your belongings, go outside for some refreshments, and you're going to come back and see the show. All right, so thank you very much, everybody.